Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to start to be a little more spaced in between. Like I said last week, it's looking like I'm going to try to keep them to once a week on Wednesdays, most likely. I'm going to do what I can, but I do have a lot going on now. I have a lot of life that I am working on putting together and a lot of things that are getting some movement. But I am here. Here we are. And I'm here with another conscious thought for you to consider. And this has been really, really big for me, like really lately, honestly. And that is the concept that, I mean, there will obviously be difficult times in life. And I guess that's not really much of a concept, but it's just kind of a thing that we know and understand. So, with that concept in mind, what I'm going to try to do here is provide a little bit of solace, maybe a little bit of relaxation or something like that to help ease the pain a bit. So, there can be situations where you feel stuck or trapped. You feel like for some reason you don't have any options. You don't have a good, safe way out. Like maybe it's a living situation, maybe it's a job situation, or a relationship situation where, for whatever reason, trauma, your past, I mean, any sort of experience, whatever reason, you feel like you there's no good way out. You might feel like it's completely out of your hands. I get that. I've been there a lot, and honestly, it's been happening a lot lately. I've had a lot of questions come up, a lot of answers that I've received that I haven't quite been able to work out properly. And just kind of with how I am, I sit and I kind of roost on it a lot. And unfortunately, that doesn't really help me move on from these things. It doesn't help me live the life that I'm trying to live. It doesn't help me live. It doesn't help me be present. And it especially doesn't help me be present with those people closest to me. And most importantly to me, very lately, is Desiree. I've had these realizations and I'm making connections, and I'm also completely lost at the same time. And with what just happened with us, with me really, these past couple days is a huge realization for me of, one, listening to myself, right? A lot of spiritual and consciousness kind of advisors, or I mean people on the internet making videos, most of the time we're talking about stuff we're going through, and we're really just trying to help everybody we can with concepts and ideas and theories and stuff that comes to us that is helping us, because if it helps us, it's very likely it can help somebody else. And that's why I'm doing this, is we're helping each other in this. And I've been stumbling with presence. I've been stumbling with letting go. And it has, it caused some moments between us. We're still together. We're still pretty damn good. We're better than most. And it led to really heartwarming and open and communicative moments between us, even through the difficulty. There's difficulty in our past of open communication. And I feel like there were some strides made. And I feel better about it. I'm better in the moment. And since then, everything's been great. Not perfect, but it's not going to be perfect. Not yet. And so yeah, every relationship is going to have these things. Like we talked about in the past, your relationship is designed to piss you off. It's meant to raise the catalyst that you need. And it did for me. And I handled it improperly at the time, realized my mistake or my mishandling. It's not really a mistake when there is no right or wrong, right? And I corrected it what I could in the moment. And now I'm working on correcting it in myself. So, in regards to feeling like you're stuck in these extremely difficult times, here's an idea. If you have spiritual communication guiding you and you're confident in it, do your best to follow them because they're far more wise than we are. When it's actually much higher density beings doing communication, like they're centuries and millennia older than we are and wiser than we are, and have already been through all of this, so they know. And if you don't yet, it's okay. Know that there is always a safe way forward, and it will come to you. The best thing that I can really try to help with in regards to this is I would suggest to not dwell on all the negativity going on. And depending on the situation, there may be a lot. And I get that and I totally respect that. But in that situation, there may not be a whole lot, but there might be one big one. Find all the positivity you can and focus on yourself. Don't worry about others. Don't worry about how it's going to affect others. You're here for you at the end of it all. So worry about what's going to happen for you. What's the best for you? What's going to work out the best for you? And that might not come with an easy answer. I understand that. Everybody's different with certain things. And if it doesn't come easy, do your best to try to focus on building whatever you need inside you, or realizing whatever you need is already inside of you and finding it and using that strength to do what you need to do. And it's difficult. It is extremely, extremely difficult, I know. But this third density physical experience, especially where we are now transitioning into fourth with the planetary consciousness, is the hardest and most difficult part of our existence. And it's designed to be that way. Once we're past this, everything lasts longer. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to figure out. There's a lot to love. There's a lot of light to be shared. There's a lot of time in them because there's so much. But it's easier. Now, don't get focused on the easy part, because that comes to you through enlightenment and reaching higher states of consciousness. We have a lot to do here for ourselves, for the world, for the universe. And it's a big deal. And I can't truly express to you how much I understand the difficulty. And it actually, people think like once you get into these higher states, or as you're starting to, like it gets easier. Sure, some things do. But when you're really fresh into it, like I am, truthfully, when you have these setbacks, they hit you harder. And it really gets you thinking because you've experienced bliss. You've experienced heaven. And then you go back and it feels like hell right away, even though it's where you were not, a week, a month, a year ago. But you've come so far ahead of it. And then one slip back doesn't push you all the way back there. It's a momentary lapse. And it happens. It happens to everybody. Happens to everybody. And with that, if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you dislike it, you can hit the dislike button too. It's okay. If you want to see some more help, or if you want to be able to hang out and maybe help others who need some help, hit that subscribe button. so you can see the updates. Ring the bell if you want to actively participate in these updates. Keep up on the podcast. Keep up on this, which is going to be a podcast. And, keep up on the meditation videos that I will put together once I figure that out. It's coming. It's coming. So thanks, everybody. And we'll see you next week. I love you.